That's what I think. I honestly want to put that in the trailer. Global deadly pandemic, millions may die.
The vaccine rollout is a disgrace.
The vaccine crawl out. I think in Alberta last week is something hilarious. Like I think 51 vaccines were administered, which is only double Africa. We have purchase orders, I think, for at this point like 100 million doses. Meanwhile, we're a country of 38 million. The pandemic's going to be done. We're going to get all these vaccines. Like, what are we going to do with them? Like, just squirt them into a big pool and it's like,
let people swim
drink
in it.
up. I don't know.
Let's say 100 periods left in my life, and I bought 75 million pads.
Well,
I don't
exactly.
understand.
There's actually a funny story about that. The International Space Station, one of like the first female astronauts, she was going to space for 10 days, and these nerds at NASA, they're like packing for her to go, and it's a woman. They're like, okay, 10 days. So how many tampons do we need to make room for? 100? She's like, no. So I think the same people, they're getting the purchase orders, but like so many people down the States, all my friends down the States, oh, Canada, they're this, they're that, free healthcare. Yeah, okay, free healthcare, except for if you're in like Nova Scotia, you call whatever 311 or whatever that number is. They say, all right, well, you can talk to a counselor in 18 months. Yeah, okay, it's free. Probably free because you'll be dead before you need it. Alberta is the Texas of Canada. Quebec is the France of Canada. You don't want to be the blank of anything. Be something outside of what Ottawa tells you you are.
Having done the Conservative internship in Ottawa, despite neither of us being from Ontario, was something not even of a culture shock because Ontario is so devoid of culture. That's one of the reasons why Canada feels devoid of culture, because all of the money, all of the power is wielded in Ontario. And so to make sure that I feel included in the Canadian mosaic, they've removed kind of all of Alberta's, personality from the Canadian identity. The Canadian identity is all of us, but none of our meaningful and distinct characteristics.
Why can't we just laugh for a minute at the fact that all Sask is grain, and then they have that monument called Big Mucky or whatever. It's a big dirt heap. That's hilarious. But then Ottawa tries to say, oh, well, they're strong history in the who gives a shit about that? Let me see this dirt heap. That's hilarious.
Okay, so it's the Big Muddy.
Yeah, Big Muddy, not Big Mucky.
I don't know if I would pay or be paid to go see it. Oh man, I'm getting so fucking greasy.
Oh yeah, no, I'm drying up over here. Take it to the Orange Man bad, or my tax dollars being spent for CBC News CBC News, and they did polling. They did polling in Canada for who would win, which president would win if Canadians voted. When I saw that, I was in disbelief. I couldn't believe that they did polling. I think that polling was more rigorous than any polling we've done for any political party here. I was shocked.
Canada exudes imposter syndrome in its own country.
We're so hard on ourselves for our failures compared to other countries, but we can't even recognize our strengths. Like, we're not even willing to recognize our strengths. I think that's really where we're poisoning ourselves.
While everybody's losing their fucking shirts, bureaucrats got raises this year, ladies and gentlemen. Do you see this? Statistics Canada plans to hire 32,000 employees across Canada to conduct the next census in May 2021.
No, Sam, this can literally be www.surveymonkey.com. You know what? Put it on an Instagram story, put it on a poll. It's like Nickelback. People love to say they hate Nickelback, but nobody either they actually like it or they don't care to put any streaming hours on Nickelback music. I think that's the same thing with uncircumcised and circumcised penises. Clink.